So I'm gearing up for my self-support Grand Canyon trip. 9 days from Lewis Ferry to Diamond Creek, 225 miles. Here are some of the things I'm taking. We're gonna start with the most important, poop tube. I am practicing leave no trace, and that includes human waste. That's also a requirement of Grand Canyon National Park. So here's how it works. Number 1 goes in the river. Number 2 goes in a wag bag.
This is what's inside the wag bag. A little bit of toilet paper, a little bit of hand sanitizer. There's the big bag. And it has some kitty litter type stuff in it. Take care of my business right in there. So we have the goodies here.
Wag bag goes into poop tube. Another requirement is a fire pit with a fire blanket, sleeping bag, tent, a pad, and a pillow. This is my day use bag, and it has a bunch of little things. Hand soap, stove, hand sanitizer, flashlights, gum, skin rescue kit, some tea to drink to stay warm, GoPro, GPS unit, pepper spray, a little river bucket, charger, toothbrush, toothpaste, lighter, signaling mirror, and hand lotion. Some medical supplies in case of emergency, maintenance supplies in case of, well, another emergency. Some signaling panels in case I need a helicopter rescue. Here I have some backup items and extra jet boil. Also got a couple Nalgene bottles, thermos, and a filtering system. I'm taking 2 sets of clothes, one for water and one for land. For land, I'm taking one big poofy jacket in case it gets cold, and then some inner layers using a lot of wool. Well, this is my usual river gear. This is all my inner layers. Thanks to an RS, I got a brand new dry suit, throw rope, helmet, life jacket, extra life jacket. Start. To come up with my food needs, I started estimating that I will be using about 3,500 calories per day. Additionally, I'm gonna pack 1 extra day worth of food. So I say I need about 35,000 calories worth of food. The main meal is going to be Mountain House. While those things might be tasty, they don't have but not even 600 calories in a pack. To supplement that, I got plenty of instant mashed potatoes and some rice, mixed nuts, and I also made plenty of beef jerky. Seed crackers, while it might not be the healthiest, but it's hard to beat a pack of ramen noodles on a cold night. Some extra protein for lunch, a few granola bars, and I'm also going to bring a couple extra gallons of fresh drinking water. I'm also required to bring non-commercial river trip regulations manual. I'm bringing some river atlas, which got all the details I need. I also need to bring my permit and participants list. Also, I'm taking this awesome hat. It matches my boat color. In case of emergency, I can flip it inside out, and now everybody can see me. But the big question now, how in the world am I going to fit all this into this boat? I saw this trick online where you snap your fingers and things just happen. Okay, things are looking a little more manageable now. Well, here it is. Not too bad after all. Here's my bow. There's I think 3 bags in there. A couple bags that I shoved through the back hatch here. And there's a handful of small bags here. This is it. Day 1. This is it. There's Lewis Ferry. This is the beginning of the journey. The wild horse right there. Man, pretty day, that's for sure. I'm looking to do about 34 miles today. I think I'm trying to get to Redwall Cavern. And then there are a couple camp spots right after that. By the way, rapids. Here, they're measured on scale 1 to 10. 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest. And I think the highest rapid here is lava, rated class 9. And that's the only 9. There's half a dozen 8s or so, a handful of 7s, and crapped out of I don't know, 5s, 4s, and below. Today high is about 48, so I'm gonna try to get some sun as I go, or whatever. All right.
Well, this is the Navajo Bridge, and this is the last piece of civilization that I will see for probably about 83 miles.
But I think I'm just gonna stay kind of on the right side of the car. Yeah, so here's that bigger draw for wave. I mean, nice. Nice. All right. And look at that lateral wave. She's gonna try to flip it. And we're gonna try not let her. We're just gonna point right at it.
So I just totally hit a giant hole. It was in the middle of a wave train. Okay, so I'm almost done unloading my boat. We got a nice little setup here. Already got the fire pin going because I am surely ready for some fire. It is cold.
So it's morning day 2. The night went pretty well. I stayed really warm. I had my new 20-degree bag and that thing was warm, which made me very happy. You can see behind me the morning sun is starting to peek its eye, but there is a good chance I won't see it for several hours. But at least I got daylight now. Yeah! Check this out. So I hung all my clothes on tree lines and the wind picked up during night. This thing is dry. The name of the game is sand. It's everywhere in every campsite. The other name of the game is to poo before you put your dry suit on. Because last thing I want to do is take off my dry suit in the middle of the day while I'm all wet and stuff like that and having to take care of the number 2 business. I'd much rather do it in the morning. Hey, watch me becoming a chef. So the funny thing, I picked the spot. This was sunny, and I was like, man, this is gonna be a great lunch spot. Instead, like minutes later, it turned shady, and all lunch long, I'm looking at, I don't know, that sunny spot. Look at that. Like, I think some little birdie totally got eaten up here.
Alright, so this is a little Colorado indeed. Look at the color of the water. Oh, yeah. Pretty spectacular.
So you're probably also wondering, what do I do in case I get separated from my boat? Which would be a great question. Let me show you.
I'm almost done taking off my dry suit. I have this thing, my survival kit. Alright, so check it out. I have a little water bottle, fuels to treat water, fire starter, knife, get the fire going, some energy, emergency shelter, signaling mirror.
Update after day 2. What a day. Wow, red wall canyons. Something else. My clothes, hopefully it's gonna dry again.
Nice park ranger. Let me borrow this mesh bag. And so I put all my bags with my food in there for the night. The mice can't get in. I chewed up my pad.
Good morning. It's day 3. Woohoo! This is a big one. We are entering into the juice of the Grand Canyon. The lines are getting more technical and holes are probably getting bigger. So I totally forgot that Phantom Ranch is not the first piece of civilization. Right there. South Rim Observation Tower.
I already missed my answers, but that was fun. Alright, that's good. Bumpy, nothing new. Alright, so here's that, here's our wave, here's the pullover. Alright, so now we're just gonna drive a little bit to the right. Not too far, and then I'm already eyeballing that the hole that we're trying to avoid, and now I'm driving left. Easy. Nice. Impressive. Right, there's still a hole at the bottom. Wow! So cool. I love this part of the canyon. I mean, look at that. It's mind-blowing. I think the river is pushing to the left. So maybe I'll just stick to the left side. This is my main obstacle. This big hole in the middle. Pullover. Oh, shit. Woo! Man, that was a close one.
Finally made it to Phantom Ranch. Mile 88. Here's that piece of civilization we were looking for from mile 4.
I'm walking to Phantom Ranch, and as I approach the water station, I see this. Closed. So I walked down to Phantom Ranch, and everything shut down. The good news, there was actually running water in one of the spigots, which was a nice surprise. I was able to fill up my water.
The water indeed broke, and that's why the entire Phantom Ranch is shut down. So we're definitely doing some kind of work here. But, wow. Here, this is my line. Look at that, it's nice and clean, nothing is on my way, and that's where I want to be. Man, I Oh my God, did you see that move? That car was so fast. Granite, baby. Yeah, he's big. There's the hole. All right. We are in, baby. Yeah. And finally I made it to Crystal with the famous crystal hole that gets bigger and bigger as the water level rises, becoming just massive monster raft eating whatever. I'm going to stick to the right side of the current, bam bam, and around the bend is my campsite. Camp, and it's been a hell of a day, and I'm looking forward to pull in, take a break.
Oh man, I hope I don't get eaten up today.
All right, little late start today, but I allowed myself an extra hour to sleep because yesterday was a huge day. Did 35 miles, got through Phantom Range, and ended up on the other side of Crystal at mile 99, which is amazing. So I'm looking at about 31 plus miles today. I want to get on the other side of the Bedrock, and then I'm gonna find a good camp spot there and likely take a day off tomorrow, hang out on the riverbanks and just take it easy, recoup a little bit.
Grand Canyon Classic. Damn! Big on it! I just found somebody's ammo can. Let's go check it out. No. This is somebody's Grand Canyon bag, that's for sure. This has become my favorite camp on the river. Just wondering if anyone else is using it. We started calling it Saunders Camp. I love you. Oh, so that was 3 days ago. Happy to enjoy to be blessed on this day. Slightly cloudy. Take advice. Here's what I said. Following a 9-day kayaking trip. Today is day 4. I leave the snow to share joy and river magic with anyone who come across this. Good times and good vibes to all.
Hey, check out, this is my Camp 6 spot. So check it out, I'm gonna show you around. So this is my boat. My little river setup. Frankly, oh, it is a dry bag. River gear dry in here, and just some extra stuff that I'm not using necessarily every day. My fire pan set up, ready for a little bit of fire. This is my kitchen and utility area. So that's where I'll do all my cooking, arranging, whatever else. So this is my little spot. My tent already set up, ready to go. Then I got my spot here for all my wet clothes from the river that's drying. That's about it. So that's my spot for tonight. I take it. One and only, not a false. There's the purple line. So I'm gonna ride this thing as far as it goes. I'm gonna make my way right around here. The purpose to wait 2 more seconds before I start driving, and I'm shooting for right here. And then I'm going into the meat all here and all the way down, avoiding this hole and this hole. This is day 7 camp. It's been some phenomenal days of paddling and relaxing and working very hard. And yeah, but now we have only 1 day left. And tomorrow I'm heading to mile 220 and I'm at 192 right now. And I believe we stayed here with our trip in 23. But anyway, oh yeah, did you catch the moon? We'll see you next year. This is day 8 and I am 5 miles away from Diamond Creek, which is my takeout. I'm meeting the driver at 9 o'clock, so I'm still gonna have the usual schedule. Gonna take off by 8 or maybe even a little before, and then head on down. No major rapids, pretty much straight shot of, you know, a little over 5 miles.
Dead joke time. So 2 things happened today that I did not expect. I was able to fit in everything in this boat. Second thing, it floats.